Hello, beautiful people. My name is Vicky. Welcome to today's episode of Vicky Speaks. Today, I'm going to be talking about the menace in the society. It's quite appalling. That is domestic violence. So I'm going to be talking generally about domestic violence, the way out for victims, how we as a society can help people going through this, how we can help them out, and why some people feel so attached to their abuser. So stay tuned and I'm going to be right back. The world for any domestic violence victim can be so isolated, lonely, filled with pent-up fears, depression, and all of that. But then sometimes when we try to reach out to them, it's a form of tremendous relief and they tend to feel so loved. So it's very important to reach out to any domestic violence victim in our society. So what are the signs of those domestic violence victim? Like, what are the signs that those people are really going through it and they're not just voicing out? So yeah, the signs are always there. When we feel like our neighbors are always filled with bruises and all of that on their faces, when they always feel so withdrawn, they are not productive at work, they're always depressed and all of that. So it's very good when we move closer to them and ask them what they are going to. Please, mommy and Daniel, are you okay? What are you going through? Is there anything a problem? Or we can start by being their friends. At times, most of them don't really want to talk to strangers, so we can start by trying to get closer to them. Okay, so why do most of those people tend not to leave this relationship despite how demeaning, how painful it can be? Most of these people tend to be stuck to their partners due to this pent up fears because they've been threatened so many times. So their partners have told them things: I'm going to kill you if you leave this relationship, I'm going to defame you everywhere, I'm going to ruin your life and your kids' life, I'm going to ruin your everything, I'm going to kidnap you. So all those fear can make them not to know what to do. They might be so down and so confused and part of that they might not really know the next steps to take. And some of them, it's basically because of financial constraint, because they don't have anything to fall back to, because they feel, if I should leave this relationship, what will my kids eat, what will I eat? I don't have a career, it has ruined my career. And you know, so those kind of thing makes them to feel bad about themselves. And then some do it because of societal judgment, because they feel, oh my god, what would daddy something say about me if I really leave this relationship as a pastor? What will my ministry people say about me? What would the elders in church say about me? When they say I'm not a good Christian, when they say this and that? And those recommendations does not really work, because once you are not alive, the same people will still come and mourn and blame you for not even working out in the first place. So it's very pertinent for us to be very prudent. Okay, work out when you can still. However, we can actually, as a victim, walk out of this abusive relationship. So how can we? So if you're a victim, be it a male or a female, the first thing you need to do is to do what? To voice out. Talk to people. You should have people that will serve as a buffer for you in times of trouble, like friends, like family, close family. Tell them about what you're going through. You don't need to keep quiet. Being quiet, it's not very advisable. You can get more into trouble. Another thing is that you need to pray. Okay, try to pray to God to order your steps, to show you light. And God is a faithful Father. He will always listen to you. Okay, and then try to get make research about numbers and try to get support from people, yeah, about organizations that can fight for you. Okay, try to talk to therapists, try to talk to organizations, try to talk to your pastors. You need to speak out right now. And if you are so free and things are not really bad for you, you're financially stable, Okay, it's okay for you to separate for a while if the physical violence is too much. Yeah, today I'm talking about physical violence basically. Okay, if it's just too much for you, I don't want to lose your life, and your religion does not support divorce, is a sin, you want to make heaven, yeah, it's the right time for you to separate. Take your kids, move to a very far place, start your life all over, separate for a while. Okay, separate for a while. And those, I know this partner of yours, all these evil partners, abusive partners, they can be so possessive and jealous. They will keep coming back to beg all over again after beating you. Please don't fall into this trap again. How do men even abuse these women? How do women abuse these men? Some do it through physical abuse, beating them up, throwing jabs at them, insulting them, not supporting their career, and ruining their career. How do they do that? They tend to go to their place of work, say derogatory things about them. They tend to beat them up at work. They tend to threat their business partners from working with them. If you work with my wife, I'm going to kill you. Okay, if you work with my husband, I'm going to kill you. They do a lot of things to pull them down. Even when they are being gifted gifts, so many fine things by helpers, they tend to collect it. These things happen in our society every time. So this takes me to how we can help victims around us. Please, we don't need to be quiet. When you are very sure that someone is going through physical abuse around you, please don't wait till the person die and you come online and tell us, oh, I know her then. Her husband used to beat her. We were neighbors. Please, we can do better. If we have victims like that around us, we can always try to move closer to them. Firstly, by being their friends, trying to move closer to them. By the time we get to a point to be able to, they will be able to confide in us. Please, are you going through this? Are you okay? Yeah, it is something I can actually do for you. Do you know that there is an organization that can actually help you? Do you know that I can give you so amounts that will help you through this phase, that can make you to go rent your own apartment and you leave this man for a while? You can give them spiritual advice, make them read the Bible, pray with them, and tell them it's so pertinent for them to be separated so they don't get to lose their life. Introduce them to therapists, introduce them to pastors, and all of that. We don't need to keep mute. We can help them. We can call all these organizations ourselves. Please, we don't really need to wait till when they die. And when these people are confiding in us, it's not in our position to judge them. Let's listen to them first. Let's make them feel loved. Let's say subtle things to them. Let's make them feel their worth. Let's tell them good things. Don't tell them to attack back when your husband is bringing the wood, you to bring shoe. Please don't let us give them such advice. It's your way of saving a life. If you are not doing anything, it does not worth it. It's not right. So let's try as much as possible to help those people in our own little way. Okay? Actually, this is not what anyone plans for. At times, we tend to subconsciously see ourselves in this state and we just be like, well, this is the person I married. What happened? Is this the devil? At times, some people are actually charmed. Yes, I've seen and heard cases like that of people being charmed, and it's very hard, cumbersome for them to leave this relationship. I know, right? It's not a good feeling, but this is the time for us to act. And as single ladies, please, if you've not even indulged yourself, you've not gotten married to this person that is physically abusing you, this is the right time for you to work out. Don't feel it's going to change. I'm going to show him all the love in this world, and it's going to change for good. When I get married to him, he's not going to beat me again. I'll do this for him. Most of them don't actually get to change at the long run. So this is the right time for you to work out that you've not really attached, and detach yourself from such a person today. Okay, does not really worth it. Our life is so pertinent because I've been seeing news, I've been hearing stuff, and I don't know, different news buzzing out through the internet, and they are so appalling about men killing their wife or killing their men out of because of we have hot-tempered women too, like they kill their husband because of jealousy. Some of them are so possessive, and it happens when you know there any small thing your wife is always bringing out knife and all of that. Why can't you walk her? Why can't you separate yourself from her? Because there'll be you know she's on drugs. She plays with knife. Any small thing she threatens you with knife. Why can't you just walk out, detach yourself from her for a while before she drinks one day and bring the knife and stab you? And once you die, your life does not have a duplicate. So does it really worth it? All right, I've come to the end of today's vlog. I hope I've been able to to encourage you and advise you and give you so many good hints on how you can detach yourself from an abusive person and how you can be fine in your marriages and relationships. Okay, I wish you all the very best. I have to go now, and I'm going to be dropping my next video. If this is your first time of watching any of my video, kindly like my video, drop your remarks or your recommendations in the comment section, and please don't forget to subscribe. The subscribe button is right there beneath the video. You see there's something like subscribe written in a red font. Please kindly click on that, and once you do that, that means you've automatically subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's nice talking to you guys again. Yeah, I wish you all a blissful day ahead. All right, thank you so much. Bye.